Okay, I'm getting ready to start another heart in this studio time, I think studio time number 5 that I've done. So I got my blank piece of paper and I'm going to try to figure out what we're going to do on this one. So let me find a couple of pieces and get started. Okay, I got a large 25 millimeter cubic zirconia right there in that one. But I'm thinking maybe I can use some yellow zirconias or some different ones. So let me get some different ones, take a look and see which one looks the best. Okay, so here's some that I have. This is some apple green. I have 3 of those. That might be a good one. Got some more 15 millimeter cubic zirconias. I got some more green ones. I got some pink ones. I've got, oh, here's my yellow ones. These are 10 millimeter. Let's take a look. This is just different stuff that I accumulate from doing all my hearts and crosses. I just kind of buy stuff different times just to have different things to. I'm going to put these green and these yellow ones over there and we'll look at these. These yellows are 14 millimeter and then the green ones are 15 millimeter. Here's some more white ones. Let's get those. And the red ones we're not going to use. Here's a pretty green one. That's a little smaller. Anyway, let me take a look over here. Let's put these over there and take a look and see which one looks the best. Okay, I'm getting this laid out. I've got a smaller cubic zirconia there. This is the 25 millimeter. I think this is a 15. Here's a red 15. Not sure I like that. But I've got, let's take a look. I've got some other cubic zirconias here. Okay, I've laid some of these out. This is the yellow ones next to the red. Here's the green. I've got these all laid out. I'm not sure which one's going to look the best, but let me do a little bit more work and try to get a better picture of what this thing's going to look like before I keep going forward with the cubic zirconias. So let me maybe figure out what kind of heart and how am I going to place it and all that stuff. So let me do that and come right back. Okay, now I've got this, I raised this up so it's not flat, so I've got it stepping up. 1, 2, 3. So it's stepping a little bit up. I got this marble wood heart, kind of thinking maybe put it right there. Some kind of frame around the whole heart. Kind of use this. I want to kind of keep this the look in the center so that it gives it a kind of a, I don't know, looks kind of like a little bit of a halfway propeller in the inside here, and this is more of a triangle look here. So anyway, we're going to kind of go with that. I'm not sure what color of cubic zirconia we're going to put in here, but let me step on through a little bit and see if we can figure out the next step. Okay, I'm looking through all the different rocks I've got. I found some of these real pretty green ones. I can't remember the name of these. I'll look these up and tell you here in a little bit. I can do pretty good on woods, but I don't keep up with all the different kinds of rocks like I should. So anyway, we got our cubic zirconias. I got these rocks, and I think what is I've kind of laid this out to be kind of like a pendant, kind of a pendant shape. And so we may use some of those green cubic zirconias over here on this. I think they'll go good with the green rocks. So the yellow heart, maybe keep this marble wood. I kind of like the marble wood. It's real pretty. That's not polished, of course. We got to polish it all out. I don't think I have one polished. So I'll have to polish that one out and then take a look. You know what? As I'm looking at this, I've got think what I might do is to take, this is a little Coca-Cola heart, and put it right here, but skip maybe 2 rocks, another Coca-Cola heart, skip 2, another Coca-Cola heart, and bring them around this edge, not over on this side, but just on this side. So I think that the green cubic zirconia is going to be a good one. It'll accent the red, stay with the green. Now I don't know what I'm going to do for the backer boards yet. I'm just kind of, I haven't got that figured out yet. So anyway, that's raised up a little bit there, so we're gonna keep the heart there. So the heart's gonna be kind of there, and this will be the central part. We may move this down a little bit to get this down a little bit further into the pendant shape. So that's kind of my thinking right now. Okay, I'm over here in my sanding room. I've got my belt sander, and I wanted to sand this piece to get the see what the color is really going to look like with those either the green or the yellow or the white cubic zirconias. So I brought it over here. I've sanded. Let me sand just a little bit more, and then we'll take it back over there and take a look at it. So, anyway, sanding out the edges. I've already sanded the top. Okay, I went ahead and I had this over in the sanding room. I sanded it, got it smooth, got all the color brought out. I went ahead and polished it, and so now we can take a look at the different stones to see, or the cubic zirconias. There's the white one. Let me take that white one out. Let me open these, the green and the yellow, and we'll put them in there and see. Okay, so there's the green one right there, and then here's the yellow one. Let me dump this green one out, put the yellow one in. I'm not sure that the yellow one kind of almost blends in too much with the rest of the it's not, this wood's too light. I'm kind of almost with the green one right now. You can't really see the green in this, probably in this video. So the white, you can definitely see it, but it may be a little bit too strong. So let's wait on deciding which one of those we're going to go with after we get the background decided. So let me keep working. Okay, I'm working on trying to figure out the backer board for this particular heart, and I've looked through all my supplies, and I found some hand-made, hand-painted paper that right here. I'm going to use that as the background for this particular piece. So I think the greens will match with the green. There's a little bit of gold and yellow in there, so that's going to really pop. So I've got a I'm going to glue this piece of paper down on this backer board. This is a 1/4 inch MDF, and then we'll arrange the rocks around it and take a look at how it's going to look. But I think this is what we're going to go with. This is going to give it a lot of color and pop it out. So anyway, let me work on it. Okay, I have the everything transferred over to the backer board. I haven't cut the backer board yet. I've kind of laid it out. I've moved the heart from here over to here because I think it maybe balances a little bit better. This heart's, I want it to be marble wood. I may make the heart, I may cut a different one and make it just a little bit bigger. I mean, not this one right here. This is another heart, but it seems to me it's too big. I want you to be able to see the pendant shape. Either that or I'm going to have to move this down a little bit and make the pendant a little bit longer so that the pendant still shows up. This is the little Coca-Cola heart that I put there. I may have to change the wood because it's kind of, it seems like it gets kind of lost, and I'm going to put, my original plan was to put maybe several down the side here. I may change that. I don't know, still looking at it. I did go ahead and put the green cubic zirconia in there, and I think that's what we're going to use. It's the apple green. So 13, what are those, 13 millimeters, I guess. So I'm going to put those in there. Anyway, let me keep working. Okay, I've enlarged the pendant, and I keep looking at that heart. I did find this piece of marble wood, real pretty piece. It's kind of at a bevel. This is some that I have in my wood stock area. I think what I'm going to do is cut a bigger heart out of that. I can get quite a bit bigger heart out of this, and I think that'll look better on this particular piece because the heart looks like it's just a little bit small for this, what I wanted to, you know, I wanted to make a statement. And I may cut some little hearts out of this marble wood to put around the edge here. So maybe, I don't know how many I might put around there, 4 or 5 out of the part of this to complement the marble wood. Anyway, marble wood, very, very pretty wood. Got a lot of grain color in it. So anyway, that's probably what I'm going to use. Let me cut it out and we'll take a look. Okay, I just got through cutting this out. Got out of the marble wood. So I'm going to take this. This is kind of at a beveled angle heart. I marked it out. Then I'm going to set it here just to see how it's going to look. I think that's going to look a lot better. Maybe a little bit too big, but I'm going to sand it and get it to look like a real smooth around the edges so that it really pops and shines. So, and then I have this little piece that I'll probably make the little hearts out of here, and we'll put them around the edges. I may need to bring this down just a little bit more. Everything scoot down just a little bit so that it'll all, I don't want it to cover up the top of the pendant, but I still want you to be able to see the backer board paper and all that. So I think that's going to be it right there. So anyway, let's polish up the heart a little bit, and then we'll sand these pieces and get them. See, these are, I've got these kind of set up too. They're at 3 levels. So it's going to be 3 levels, and then the heart will be a level. Now I got to cut all the backer board out around, and so it's just a pendant that you'll see. You won't see all this over here or over here. We'll cut all that out. So anyway, let me get going to the next step. Okay, I've just got through cutting the backer board and I've laid out the everything. I haven't glued anything yet. I'm still looking at it. So let me go to the next step. Okay, now I've got this pretty well lined out or laid out. I've still got to cut some little hearts for the over here. I did polish up the marble wood. Got it pretty shiny. May polish it up just a little bit more, but it's got a good reflection and shine on it. I have to figure out the right size to raise that up. I've got the yellow heart pieces sanded. I've got the green cubic zirconias in. I haven't glued any of the rocks on yet, and so it's just kind of laid out rough on the backer board. I've got to cut the little hearts that I want to put around here, and we'll look around. I'm going to cut that out of this marble wood, and we'll see if those look good or if they don't, or what we need to do next. Anyway, stepping forward, let's take a look. You know, here's an idea. What if I put this right in the center of that? That's a big, I don't have a green one. That's a white one. That's a clear one. That may look good or not. I'm not sure. That's a cubic zirconia, the big one, the 25 millimeter. Let's see. There's without, and then kind of with. You know, I think I'm going to put one. I'm going to look and see if I have a big one, but I don't think I do any of the green ones, 25 millimeter. I'm going to look and see. I may use this. Or if I have a yellow, I'll have to look and see what I've got. I may have some bigger ones on different colors. So anyway, that may look, I may pop that out a little bit better. So let me go to the next step. Okay, I've got this particular heart wall cross pretty well laid out. I've got the marble wood, the yellow heart pieces, the green cubic zirconias. I'm going to put a yellow one right in the center. Probably going to mount, I put it up on a little pedestal there, but I'm probably going to mount it right down in the backer board. None of this is glued together. I just got through getting it all done. Originally I talked about maybe putting some little hearts over here. After I put them on there, I just didn't like them. I cut out some more marble wood hearts and put them around, and they just didn't look like they went with the piece, so I'm taking those off. They were going to go, I think I said that I was going to put some over here on the sides, but it just didn't look like it fit. So anyway, I'm going to glue all this together, put an angle bracket on the back, and we'll hang it on the wall, take a look at it and see how it is. I also floated all these up the same height. So I'm going to use some yellow heart blocks underneath here. That's just some pine scrap to kind of get it lined out. So anyway, I'm going to use some yellow heart blocks to raise that up. And they're all going to be the same height. I'm not going to have them different heights, just keep them all the same. So anyway, looks very good. So let me get everything glued together, and then we'll hang it on the wall, take a look at it, and see the finished heart. Okay, I've got everything glued together on this particular heart. Just to say I love you, it's complete. I've got to put the angle bracket on it, and it will be ready to hang up, and then we'll get the video online, get it online on the Etsy site. Anyway, one of a kind, beautiful. The green cubic zirconias, yellow in the center, green rocks around the outside, marble wood, yellow heart wood. Turned out very good. So anyway, be sure and subscribe or share or like or whatever you'd like to do on this particular one. And stay tuned for the next video.